Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Caleb. I'm coming to you from the Cable Dahmer Kia store, here to talk about the king of SUVs, the 2023 Kia Telluride. This particular one is the most loaded out model they have. It's called the Telluride SX Prestige X Pro. What does that mean for you? Well, we'll talk about it a little later as we dive into things and talk about a few highlights concerning the Telluride as well as our lovely little store here. I'll see you in a second. So, the Telluride, the new 2023 model has received a few cosmetic updates. Overall, it's still the same great shape. Obviously, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but there's nothing wrong with improving upon it. They have changed up the headlight design from the halo ember lights to this cool up and down rectangular action they got going on. Instead of two HID headlights, you have four of them built in here. It used to be just two, now you got four. And it's actually a standard thing for every trim level of the Telluride. It wasn't like that before, now it is. Obviously the whole front end has changed some too. A bit more bold, a little bit more off-roady. You'll see some changes on the bottom here. You still do have your painted to match sensors, which are awesome. And of course that front camera sitting there. And while we're looking at that front camera, look at Kia's brand new logo for 2020, kind of middle of 2021 into 2022. They changed it up. Kia's obviously becoming a bit more of a global brand now, #2 globally. Awesome, good job Kia. And that's kind of a marketing letting everybody know that it's a little bit different, not the same thing as before. As we come along to the side here, this X Pro model will have these really cool blacked out off-road wheel and tire package. It is a 245/60 R18, again 18-inch wheels wrapped in Continentals. Really nice and meaty, definitely meant for off-roading. This X Pro model will also feature the raised roof rails too, so you can have all your stuff packed on top of there if you wanted to. The trim level down, which is just the Prestige X line, will be a little bit more subdued, but then that's what you get your 20-inch wheels. While we're here, let's bring our attention to the inside. They have redesigned a lot. Obviously, the biggest thing you'll notice is the screen, is the dash there. The Prestige model will always have heads-up display, so that is there, but they've changed the dash up. They slapped two 13-inch screens together. You still have the digital dash, but you also have the navigation slap next to it as well. It would give you a really nice cohesive design. The stitching, this is a Napa leather interior on the stitching, slightly different from the outgoing model, but still feels really, really great. Feature set wise, you're gonna see heated and cooled seats, a heated steering wheel, as well as wireless charging. Wireless charging is available in the Telluride. Moving on to the second row here. So really nice space for the driver's side and the passenger, just as nice space for the occupants. In the Prestige models, it does feature heated and cooled seats in the back. Cool sunscreen here to keep the sunburns away. You do have ambient lighting that makes its way all the way back here, really accenting some of this brushed aluminum as well as the wood trim lining. Captain's chairs is a standard thing for every SX tiered Telluride. It does take it a step up and gives you a 110 3-prong plug-in so you can run your laptops and things of that nature. The SX Telluride will also features dual sunroofs. One will open up front. This nice sheath that opens up in the back, opens up the cabin really, really nicely, gives you that sense of space on the inside. And space is definitely something no Telluride is lacking. It was actually, it is considered class leading when it comes to third row occupancy and space like that. Speaking of third row, getting to the third row is extremely easy. You can use the pass-through, as you see here, or you can just press a simple button. Opens up mechanically for you and allows you to gain access to those sitting in the back. Moving along the back side here, obviously styling. The still looks very much the same, but they're just subtle changes. Of course, again, you are adorned with that beautiful Kia logo, LED lighting down the sides for your tail lights there, and then you have still painted to match sensors on the back. The lower section of the bumper has changed for 2023. You'll find that change in every trim level of the Telluride. The SX will also feature a power lift gate with Kia Smart Trunk technology. What does that mean? No more yoga, no more trying to use your feet like some of our other competitors are finding the special light. With Kia, so long as you have the key on your person, this thing will pop open by itself, hands-free, and it'll also close itself too the moment you walk away. It's pretty crazy. They really made this thing. Kia really thought of everything when they built the Telluride for families. The third row seating is sitting in the back. Everything's mechanical, so you know it's always going to work. These seats back here also recline. So anybody sitting here can make themselves extremely comfortable. I can go from here to, I'm a big guy, I can go from here to St. Louis sitting back there and really not have any qualms. While I'm back here, take note, you do have USB ports in the back. There's also USB ports in the center seats there, and I'll show you where those are at. A nice little feature that the Tellurides can do, a little bit of transformer action. You do have an extra compartment sitting down here. You can always slide this down, and it sits there chilling. I only skimmed the surface. There's so much that the Telluride has to offer, and so much that Cable Dahmer Kia has to offer for you. If you want a really good experience, friendly staff, not pressury at all, and just have a good time purchasing your car, hey, give me a call. My number is 816-659-1720. I'm here at the beautiful Cable Dahmer Kia store here in Lee Summit. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to serving you. I look forward to working with you. I'll see you guys at the dealership. Take care.